This morning, the $349 billion emergency small business lending program ran out of money, leaving small businesses without any aid and banks overwhelmed. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Brian Morton. Newswatch host Alicia Rubin has been talking to banks and our state lawmakers throughout the week about this exact situation. Alicia, what did you find out?
Well, Brian, it's really no surprise that this money ran out, but it is horrible timing. Many banks were just getting to the point where they could start processing more of these PPP loan applications. And now the money is dried up and a lot of small businesses are wondering what's next. Small businesses have been urgently trying to get loans through the CARES Act and PPP loans. Some of them have been successful.
It's needed so we can commit to our employees that, hey, don't worry about your jobs for now because it's all looking really pretty well.
Others have not.
I woke up this morning hearing on CNN that the program has expired because the funds are gone. So I do not know at this point if I, who actually moved as expeditiously as possible to do this, will get the loan.
Just yesterday, I spoke with the CEO of People's Bank about what would happen if PPP loan funding ran out.
Friday. Now, surprisingly, it's gone longer than I thought. A lot of banks were a little slower getting involved with the process, but it won't last much longer.
What happens whenever that does run out?
Once it's done, then we can't get an authorization from SBA, so there'll be no funds guaranteed.
Now, that's exactly what's happened, and banks and businesses don't know where to turn. Senator Merkley has called the PPP loan plan botched. Last week, I spoke with a senator who said that they aren't seeing fair treatment for businesses from all banks.
We're seeing one bank saying that its capitalization is insufficient to do more applications. That's Wells Fargo. We have others that said they're just going to focus on the folks they have relationship with, so their doors closed, and to others. And in fact, we called through the banks and credit unions that were eligible and found that, well, we only found 4 that said they'll take applications from folks they don't have a relationship with.
Some banks are doing all they can, but they're facing their own hurdles. Communication been a little challenging throughout this process for you being a bank?
It has. They took a program that SBA's used for 50 years, the 7A program, and added the PPP program to it, and then modified some of the rules. And so what used to be ineligible is eligible on the PPP loan. Some different changes, and we've been trying to learn the rules.
I reached out to Umpqua Bank today, who replied with this statement, saying in part, quote, "Though all initial SBA funding has now been allocated, we are continuing to process applications so businesses still needing aid can get the relief they need if and when additional funding is made available by Congress," end quote. And many of the small businesses that I talked to today say if they don't get that financial aid soon, they're going to have to close their doors. Many of them saying they don't know if they'll be able to recover, even if they got aid, if this continues for the next few months. Reporting live from home, Alicia Rubin, Newswatch 12.
The main purpose of the Paycheck Protection Program is to help businesses keep workers on the payroll and off unemployment. Unemployment officers